Ahoy there, Captain Benzie here, coming at you with a very special St. Patrick's Day video for Armorjet. Happy St. Paddy's Day to all of the Irish pilots out there and anyone of Irish heritage, or just anyone who's celebrating St. Patrick's Day, in fairness. If you are celebrating, of course, go out, have fun, but please be safe, especially with the COVID virus doing its rounds. Now, of course, when Superbit Machine, when it comes up to a different festival, whether that's Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Superbit Machine like to add special edition skins to the store, and they've done us proud this year by adding the Long Clover. We're going to have a look at that in just a moment. Of course, beyond that as well, St. Patrick's Day, of course, it is unlucky to wear anything except green, so we're going to spend a bit of time on this video looking at various different green loadouts you can do so you can take to the arena without inviting Lady Luck to rain on your parade, shall we say. Alright, that said and done, let's jump right in. First things first, of course, is the Long Clover. This is a Longclaw skin, so it's available on your standard issue weapons. All pilots will have access to this. This is the Long Clover. It is this beautiful skin for the Longclaw. Metallic green shamrock petals or leaves, they're definitely leaves, and gold filigree detail throughout. That is a beautiful looking skin. It is a legendary skin. It's available in the store for purchase starting, I think, yesterday and available right the way through until Sunday, so you do have a bit of time to grab it if you want to. I would recommend it, certainly if it's one of those things you do enjoy. You can, being a legendary skin, you can still get this in shard packs, but being legendary, it is a very low chance. If you want to guarantee yourself getting access to this right away, grab it in the store now and look the part for St. Patrick's Day. Celebrate in style. Now, if we look at the kill card artwork as well, you can see here it's a stained glass window with an image of St. Patrick chasing all of the snakes out of Ireland, which is apparently why you don't find snakes in Ireland. Also, with the flavour text in the top left, flavour being the operative word, take shots while you take shots. Now, this is where I say be safe on St. Patrick's Day, because I believe mixing alcohol and firearms is usually a bad idea, unless those firearms are in Armorjet, at which point, have a couple of drinks, jump in the arena, and let me know how you get on. Actually, invite me to the matches. It might be one of the few games I get to win. Now, of course, the Longclaw itself is a great weapon, especially with the Long Clover if you're going to St. Patrick's Day, because it's green. But what other green things can you use in a loadout? Well, first things first, of course, your pilot needs to be wearing a green skin. And the most obvious way of doing this is with things like the Neuro skins. Now, every pilot, of course, has their own version of the Neuro skin, this glowing epic skin here. Well worth equipping there, but if you don't have access to that, of course you could go for things like the Woodland skins, when that loads. Which of course is a great green looking skin, and of course it's straight up and down the green skins themselves, and these are available of course for every pilot, whether it's Kruger, Jackal, Ramirez, whoever. Now of course with Kruger as well, you could go for again things like the Neuro skin because it's a great looking skin, but with Kruger you could also go for the legendary Super Fortress if you have access to it. That's a cool looking skin, certainly it's green so it fits St. Patrick's Day quite nicely, but you guys know me, I love Jackal to pieces. For me the Jackal Neuro just beats it. Now, of course, if you're using the Long Claw as well with the Long Clover, you're going to want a good sidearm to go with it. And whilst technically the Enforcer is a better weapon to twin with the Long Claw because it's got the correct amount of damage for a double tap, but a faster cooldown, the Relic Marauder, I can't help but say the Enforcer would be a better weapon, but just look at the Relic there. It just looks amazing. It's vibrant green, so it fits the theme. It twins really nicely with the Long Claw. They just look amazing together. That's a great little twin loadout there, Long Claw and Marauder with Long Clover and Relic. Of course, regardless of which weapons you equip, you're going to want to have an ultimate, and the Super Shield is, of course, a green ultimate. Not only is it green on the screen here, but when you actually use it in battle, the Super Shield that goes around you is green too, so people can spot the difference. Now, what about jet trails? Well, there are many different jet trails. Starting at the top, of course, we can go down to things like, obviously, the green plasma, and the green coil make great options for this as well. Further down, if you don't have access to any of the epic ones yet, things like green fairy, green smoke, or indeed all the way down in the commons, we could go for things just like your standard green jet. These are all great green options for just really celebrating St. Patrick's Day in style. I personally like binary just because it goes really nicely with the Neuro skin, and it's just that little bit fancier. I really like that. But let me know what jet trails you would be using. Now finally, if you don't want to be using the long clover because, like me, you're terrible as a sniper, what other options could you use? Well, things like the Swarm Locust is a great one. It's a brilliant green weapon. It's a great assault weapon as well for keeping some distance, putting some pain on your opponent, and I've twinned this one with the Pina Colada frag grenade. Although, that said, talking about frag grenades, even the stock frag grenade would do its thing. As you see, it's green. But of course, if you've got an epic skin, why would you not show it off? Beyond that as well, if you were going to use the Locust, you could also use the standard stock Locust, as that itself, again, is a green weapon. Speaking of stock weapons that are green, you could even go to the Venom and start spreading goop everywhere. Of course, back in the days, all Venom goop used to be green rather than colour-coded to your team as blue and red. It just all used to be green, which, in fairness, would actually be even more fitting for this, and I kinda wish the Super Bit Machine had added that in, just temporarily for this week, made all Venom goop green just for the lols, but I get why. Don't actually do it, Super Bit Machine. Third and finally, I'm suggesting here this amazing loadout, which I'm actually having an awful lot of fun with. The Saxon Nightfall, because just look at it, it's perfect, along with the Cholla Sticky Grenade. Again, it's green. It also means you have stuck trophies coming out of the wazoo, and you are going to be one of the most annoying pilots in the arena. Now, of course, we can talk about loadouts all we like, but mentioning arenas, there is one arena that is worth looking into for St. Patrick's Day celebrations too. And that arena is, of course, Temple. Of course, you can go around with all of the green loadouts you want, but why not do it in style by fighting on the greenest and grassiest of all Armajet's arenas? Now, of course, I'm showcasing here the Long Clover Longclaw, and you can see just how terrible I am as a sniper, even against bots in a custom match. I just can't seem to hit these guys, even when I'm pretty much at point blank range. So, when I die, or not if, when, I will switch to the Nightfall to continue this one, I think. But, as I said, what better way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day in style than by getting a few drinks in, jumping into Temple with all green loadouts, and just going on a bit of a killing spree. Quite frankly, I can't think of a better option. But then again, tell me what kind of loadouts you're going to be using. What will you use to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Do you even celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Tell me your worst drunken story in the comment section down below, or by coming and finding me on your social media of choice. Again, all of those are in the description below. I do often have them at the start of the video as well. And there we are. There's that green super shield that I mentioned. Perfect St. Patrick's Day loadout right here. Let's have some fun and blast some people to little teeny smithereens. I'm getting better with a sniper, it seems. I can actually hit people occasionally. Anyway, again, let me know what loadouts you're going to be doing, what you're going to be doing to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, what kind of things you'd like to see added to Armajet in future. I would love to see your thoughts and opinions, and certainly if you enjoy the Longclaw, if this is a weapon that you want to use and get better at, I do have a video on my channel here. One of the loadout lowdowns is available for the Longclaw, with the amazing Lucas, who is probably one of Armajet's best Longclaw players, doing his thing, swooping around, taking names, as he goes. So certainly, if it's a weapon you're looking to use, check out that video. I will put a link in the description and on screen now. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions. Can't wait to hear from you all. Happy sailing, and see you in the arena.